Hi again, guys. So this is another separate video of the Moon Baby Tarot. If you need to see the review of this beautiful, stunning tarot, you can see my other videos. I also did a silent flip through because before I properly work with it, I will put the link in the description. But otherwise, this video is for you guys to see how it shuffles, and also we will do some deck interview. Okay, so I will put both justice and strength as both system. Hold on, I actually forgot about something, and my deck is number 171 out of 1000. Okay guys, sorry, because we're going to do a deck interview, pick a pile later on, so I need something to differentiate. Okay, sorry about that. You can put the fast forward if you waited for me. Okay, so because this cardstock is a bit stiff, so most of the time I do this type of shuffling, which is not really great. Of course, if you see, I don't like riffle shuffle because it's kind of effed up the card a little bit on the side later on. So most of the time what I do is actually I'm just jumble it up, all the cards together like a soup, like this, you know. And then sometimes it happens like that. But I really don't like riffle shuffling unless the cardstock is like Los Carabio cardstock, or some indie deck has a very nice, not made, not shiny, and very flexible cardstock. But because this is a thicker and harder, stiff one to shuffle, to riffle shuffle, so I just do it that way, and then I will do a little bit shuffling like this. So this is how I shuffle. And in this video, we're going to do a deck interview. We're going to do a pick a pile and a deck interview, okay? So I will do three different questions. First question is, what kind of work that we meant to do together, that you meant to do together? And before we started, let's do this. So the first pile, we'll choose this beautiful pink flower, rose flower, okay? And the second pile, we'll choose this yellow rose flower, okay? And the third pile, we'll choose this purple flower, okay? So this is how we're going to do it, okay? So first question for deck number 1. What kind of work is pile number 1 meant to do with you, Moon Baby Tarot? What kind of work are you meant to do together? What kind of work energy? Oops. Let's do it this way. And pile number 2, same question. Okay, that was really fast. Okay, and this is too much in the, let's do it this way, so that everything is in the, what about pile number 3? What kind of work energy you meant to work together? Okay. Second question is, sorry. Second question is, what kind of wisdom that you offer to these 3 groups on Baby Tarot deck? What type of wisdom you offer to these 3 groups? Okay, let's have it this way. Okay. And the third question is, what card in this deck that serve as a deep teacher for these 3 groups? What card in this deck serve as a deep teacher for these 3 groups? One more spirit. Oh, this one wants to jump. Okay. And the back of the deck is the Hermit. Alright. So, okay, I don't know how to do the video straight to your pile first, so let me do one by one like this. You can fast forward if you will later on. Okay, let's do pile per pile. Okay, so for pile number 1, if you choose this beautiful pink flower, this deck interview is for you. So the first question is, what kind of work that you are meant to do with the Moon Baby Tarot? I will put it here. With the Moon Baby Tarot, if you decided to work with it. The energy of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles is a great manifester, you know. You see, with these pentacles being in the orange, and her throne is also orange. So this Queen of Pentacles in this deck is someone who understands her sexuality and her creativity and how to manifest it into wealth, basically. And in this term is in the Pentacles realm. And the fact that it's inverted, in inversion, it means that it wants me to read the little book in here, actually. Where is... Oh, that's funny. All of a sudden, okay, there it is. So it wants me to read the reversal of this Queen of Pentacles, unlike, so you see the guidebook is also very brief, so it's very easy to read, and it has upright and reverse position meaning, and it wants me to read the reverse, this one. So work, home, conflict, and self-care. You see, like the upright is nurturing, practical, and provider. And yeah, work, home, conflict, and self-care. So maybe this deck who wants to work with you in the first pile number one, it wants you to take care. If you're biologically woman, it wants, probably, it's, to me it feels like it wants you to work with your reproductive system. And because, and like, if you, oh, sorry, if you work at home to make sure that the situation at home is conducive for work, and it's not just, you know, creating conflicts between all of the people in your home. So to create balance and harmony, basically. So this is kind of nudging, yeah, this is kind of nudging the area of you know, self-care and really literally your reproductive system. Okay, so that's the first question. And the second question is, what is the wisdom that this moon baby tarot offered to you, pile number one? Oh, it's the same, 10 of cups in reverse. So yeah, so the 10 of cups in reverse, wow, it's the, let me see also in here. So it wants to give you the wisdom in this connection or the struggle with relationships. Okay, so the wisdom of relationship and the struggle, what is the meaning of it for you? Is it has something to do with your self-care? Do you have enough care? Are you okay? Are you safe? You know, so this moon baby tarot wants to give you, impart you the wisdom of yeah, of this connection situation with the home life. Okay, right. And the third one is, what is the deep teacher of this moon baby tarot deck has to offer? Who is the deep teacher for you? Which kind of energy? The Tower. Okay, so yeah, like you see this tower also, it's striking in the orange color, which is also the sacral chakra as well. So yeah, that's a deep teaching. So maybe this pile are people who been stuck a lot in terms of like cannot use the creativity, you know, haven't been in touch with creativity, or have situations with the imbalances in sacral chakra. So maybe you want to eat more food also who has this kind of hue color, the orange, you know, like now we're approaching Halloween with the pumpkin, maybe you have that. And I'm so sorry, pile one, but it seems like their tower moment coming to you. And if you decided to work with this tarot deck, and it will give a teaching how to dismantle all of this self-belief that's probably not true. And it will basically, this tarot deck trying to help you navigate the tower moments that have connection with disconnection in your home life, and how your home life is affected by the health of your reproductive system, of your second chakra, and how to connect it to your creativity with your creativity, and how to make it into pentacles, you know, into flourish, to flourish in material life, basically. If you choose pile number one, please let me know in the comments how it goes to you, okay? And big hugs to you, and I hope it doesn't deter you to work with Moon Baby Tarot, if you will, because it's, yeah, it's, well, it's up to you actually. I can't make you work with it if you don't want to, okay? But this is your reading, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you pick this pile, yeah, just let me know, okay? Thank you. Bye. So pile number 2, if you choose the yellow rose, this is the deck interview for you from with the Moon Baby Tarot. If you're interested in working with it, this is what it has to say. Okay. So the first question is, what kind of work the Moon Baby Tarot want to work with you in terms in the energetic level? Let's see. Okay, so it's the death reversal. So it's kind of we're entering the Scorpio season as well. So the death reversal, it means like the energy of avoiding, of transforming or changing, or it's just a kind of like a denial energy of not wanting to change. So this is the type of work that the Moon Baby Tarot wants to work with you, this type of work, okay? And it doesn't mean even like the physical death. It can be anything, you know, if you want to change habits, or if you want to change negative self-belief or something like that, but you don't know how to do it. So the Moon Baby Tarot offering you this energy. Let's work on it together, okay? So that is the first question answered. And the second one is like how Moon Baby Tarot will give you wisdom. Which kind of wisdom does Moon Baby Tarot have for you? The Six of Swords. Okay, so this is the energy of going to a better emotional state, you know. So it's going to calmer water, to not having too much conflict anymore. So maybe the reason you can't do the transformation, or you cannot change certain habits, certain things that you want to change, is because where you are right now is full of conflict, or conflicted emotionally inside, or also with the people around you. So the Moon Baby Tarot wisdom is like, let's work it together. I will show you how to gain wisdom of how to emotionally feel better, okay? So that's how it says. And the third question is, what card in this deck is showing up as a deep teacher for pile number 2? Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness, that's really nice. You see, this is like, yeah, the deep teaching is like there's a different way of feeling, you know, like this is what I said in the Six of Words as a wisdom, right? Is to give you a different point of view, but it's not from the head, but it's from the heart. Maybe you are someone who given a false belief on how to feel on something. You know, for example, like how can I say this for myself? So for example, I used to feel like, let's say about this flower, I used to feel like yellow roses is not as pretty as the pink or the red one, because that's how my parents used to say it to me, you know. And so I kind of overlook yellow roses every time I see one, you know. I don't want to purchase it if I see one for sale or for to give to other people. But then as I grow up, I read that the association of the yellow roses is for friendship, and it's kind of give me a new Ace of Cups. Is like a new feeling now when I see yellow roses, that it doesn't mean that it's ugly, it's uglier than the other roses color, but it's just it's just a different color. You can give a new meaning to it. So basically, back to our Moon Baby Tarot, is yeah, this is the deep teaching that it wants you to see with it, you know, how to frame something that you see, like the rose flower again and again. Oh, it's ugly, and it's actually not ugly. It's a friendship. You know, when someone gives you yellow roses, it means that you're my friend. You know, this kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much, Pile 2, if you're here and you see this deck interview reading. Hopefully this is work for you and it's helpful for you. Please leave me a comment if this resonates or not, and if you're working, if this reading help you to want to work with it or not. Okay, thank you so much, Pile 2. Bye. And hello, Pile 3. If you choose this purple flower that needs to be gathered a little bit, in my opinion, yeah, as a flower. So this is your reading in this deck interview with the Moon Baby Tarot. I'm sorry, today my tripod is not very stable, actually, for some reason. Sorry about that. Okay, so pile 3. The first question is, what kind of work, energy work, that we are meant to do together? So this is your answer from Moon Baby Tarot. Is the Two of Swords in reverse. So the kind of work, that energy that the Moon Baby Tarot wants to work with you is the type of energy that indecisive, you know, indecision energy. Let's read it actually from the guidebook. It wants me to read indecision. Yeah, you see, being at stalemate. So something that's probably, if you decided to work with this tarot deck, it wants you to work with it anytime you have a indecision. You want to make sure the work or the decision that you want to make in given stuff. For example, if you have two beautiful dresses and you go to a dinner, which one is it that you're gonna wear? And if you don't know which one to wear, you can ask it. Basically like that, you know, that's the simple answer. Okay, so the second question is, which wisdom that this Moon Baby Tarot will offer to you, pile 3, if you decided to work with it? The King of Cups in the Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh, that's very interesting. So the wisdom of Knights of Cups in reverse, let's read it as well in this deck. Overactive imagination and jealousy. Oh, okay, so there you go, you know, and you can see this is the purple from this flower is the same. So it's the drive for it's also saying that it's the drive. It's overactive third eye even, because the purple is the third eye in chakra, in Indian chakra system, in Indian yoga chakra system. So maybe it's also the overthinking is the third eye that needs to be regulated, you know. Probably you are someone who's using a lot of psychedelic or a lot of too much, even too much YouTube tarot videos, you know, that can sparks your over imagining things. So the wisdom of the Moon Baby Tarot want to say that let's work with it, you know, let's work with the overactive imagination. I can help you to do that, basically. And the third question is, what card in this deck is showing up as the deep teacher for me? Okay. The Emperor in reverse. Wow. The Emperor is someone who's so stable. And to have him in reverse is basically is also, let's read everything in this guidebook. I never have everything in reverse before. It's very interesting. Excessive control, inflexibility in here in this deck. Okay, so there you go. It wants to, the deep teacher is like to wants to see your inflexibility. Okay, and I see also with this reading, the Moon Baby Tarot wants to help you in communicating, instead of just make it up in your mind of someone else's action. You know, when, for example, if we are in a relationship, for example, and then we always get the phone call from our lover or our boyfriend or girlfriend, and then all of a sudden one day they don't call you, and you kind of and they don't call you for a week or something, and then instead of just like texting them and asking them, hey, how is it going, what are you doing, are you okay, why haven't you called me, instead of doing that, you kind of like have an excessive imagination and feeling like maybe they have someone new, maybe they don't like me, maybe actually I gain weight. So everything is already predetermined in your mind, instead of just asking them, you know, because it's also can be you have an excessive control and want to control the narrative, so you made it up in your mind first and then be angry about it, be worked up about it. So if you decided to work with the Moon Baby Tarot, it says that this deck want to work with you in this realm, okay? In this realm of energy. But also, the Emperor in reverse is also meaning to me, it's like to be more flexible with your time, with your energy, you know. Maybe you're someone who's like really busy and very amped up about people who cancel last minute on you, and then instead of getting angry and again have an active imagination of predetermined outcome and reason, we can ask, you know, to the other people, what is happening. Okay, so that is the third pile, wisdom from the Moon Baby Tarot. Thank you so much if you're being here and wanted to work with it. If you decided to work with this deck, please let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, share to people who is wanting to work with it as well. Maybe it can help them as well, this video, because if you share, like, subscribe, it's just the algorithm thing. You will help me a lot doing this channel. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I hope if you work with this beautiful deck, you have a beautiful relationship together, and it can help you to gain insight more about yourself or more about the world around you. Okay, thank you so much again, and have a nice day and night wherever you are when watching this video. Bye.